Hi guys, welcome to Luxa YouTube channel. My name is Ram Mishra and I'm your online instructor. So what's in this video? In this video we will talk about stop command in Linux. But before start the lab session we need to understand few points, which is what is a stop command and its use cases. So basically a stop is a Linux utility for displaying vital information about the system process. It can be considered as a Linux counterpart of Windows Task Manager. A stop is a newer program compared to the very similar top command in Linux, and it's offer many improvements over top command. It supports mouse operation, uses color in its output, and give user inductions about process, memory, and swap uses. A step also prints full command line for process and allows one to scroll both vertically and horizontally for the process and commands line respectively. So in short, you can say it is like a newer and better version of top command. In this tutorial, we will learn how to install and use stop command in order to monitor system process of your Linux box. So let's start the lab session and we'll see how we can work with the stop command. So I'm going on my Linux VM first of all. So here you can see this is my VMware workstation and currently I have one Linux virtual machine. Let me show you the OS series version of this VM. So currently this is etc red hat release 9.3, and if I type the IP address, the IP is 192.168.116.128, right? So currently you can see a stop command is not available, right? The command not found. So let's start with the first tab, which is stop installation. You notice that by default in many Linux distribution stop command is not available, so you may need to install it. So here this is the stop documentation are there. You can go and grab more information related to the stop, and you can install and uninstall stop from different Linux distribution also. So if I scroll down here, you can see you can go with Debian Linux, whatever, or Red Hat. I'll go with the Red Hat, and for Red Hat we need to configure EPEL repository, extra packages for Enterprise Linux. So scroll down, the options are clearly mentioned here, how you what is EPEL and how to configure for RHEL 8, RHEL 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, different options are available. So I'll go with the RHEL 8, which is the stable version. So I'll just copy and path yum install, or you can go with DNF install, HTTP, and EPL repository. So I will share this link. I will share this link in the description also for your better reference, but you can go with anyone. So EPEL is successfully installed. Now what I need to do, I need to install the stop command. So I just type yum install htop, right? Yeah, small package done. So now it's installed successfully. To fire up stop and display system metrics, we need to just simply type command stop. But first of all, let's check the available version. So here you can see 3.2.1 is available. Even for more help, you can go stop hyphen help, or you can go manual option also, man stop. So this is interactive process viewer, right? So here you can see it is already available for us. Now let's start stop. The moment I press stop and press enter, you can see, wow, very good. Look at the beauty of that one. Very cool. So the terminal is transformed into the colorful representation of data. It's a dynamically view of our complete Linux box process management. So let's move to next step, which is understand the sections of stop command. From the output, we can clearly see the stop displayed in three different sections. The first section is header section. From here to here, this is the header section, right? So inside the header section, it displays system metrics, which is include CPU utilization, memory utilization, and the swap utilization, and the second and tasks and load and uptime, right? In the second section is the body section. This is the body section where all running programs are going on, right? And the third section, this one is the third section, which is the footer section, which displays the desktop menu option where the function keys are mentioned, like F1 for help, F2 for setup, F3 for search, like that, right? So let's understand the color coding also, which is available. You can see in the CPU and the memory bar are there, right? So as it is quite visible to the user, there are multiple colors used to describe the bar. Each color has a specific meaning. So you can press F1 to get more details about this barcode. So you can type, you can just press F1, or you can click on help option. You can directly go over there, right? So I just press F1, and here you can see the I am inside this one, right? So I press F1. So here you can see the CPU uses bar, memory bar, and the swap bar, right? So uh, CPU green color represent the amount of CPU consumed by the user process, red color amount of CPU used by system process, and gray amount of CPU used for input output based operation, right? The panel also represent the memory bar and CPU bar also. So the MEM bar represent the memory and RAM, and where SW refers the swap memory. So color coding of memory: green is the percentage of RAM being used for running process in the system, blue percentage of RAM being used consumed by the buffer page, and orange RAM being used for cache memory, right? So if you want to quit from there, you can press any key to quit from there. So I'm back on my htop console bar. Now let's talk about the static task statics. So right hand side the part you can see the tasks. It display the following information: the number of tasks, system load average, and uptime. So if you talk about the tasks, the first entry 106 represent the number of current tasks of process in the system. These 106 process are handled by 213 number of threads are there. Out of 213 threads, 179 is are kernel threads, and among of 106, currently only one single task is state of in running condition, right? If you talk about the load average, the load average is moving average of over different periods of time. 0.11 average load of last minute, 0.29 average load of 5 minute, and 0.32 average load of last 15 minute. And the last entry is uptime. Uptime is the amount of times is the last system rebooted. The next part is process information. This is the process information, right? Each process having a few information in a different column. The first column is PID, process ID, unique number of design to the process. Second is user, the owner of the process. Third is priority, the kernel's priority of the process. Fourth one is NI, nice value, the process priority as viewed by the user. Higher nice value represent the lower priority. Then VIRT, virtual memory, shows the amount of virtual memory used by the process in bytes. Then RES, resident memory, show the amount of physical memory used by the process in bytes. Then SHR, shared memory, shows the amount of memory shared by the process in bytes. S represents the status, the current status of the process, like S represents sleeping and R represents the running process, right? CPU utilization, memory utilization, the time, the period of the time since the process initiated, and the lastly is command, the complete command for the process, the program, and name and the argument. Even these options can be increased. Few more options are available. We can go with the F1 for help, right? Next one is the interactive option, the last one, where the bottom you can see some function keys are there. You can press F1 for help, F2 for setup, search, filter, tree, nice, sorting, killing, and quit, right? So let's go press F1. I have already the part discussed with the F1. So once you press the F1, any programming system needs to help tab for beginner to get grasp on it. So by pressing F1, we'll switch the screen from showing process to this one. And here few more options are available, like what happens when you type P, M, Z, pause, zoom, show the particular single user. You can press a small u, you can press K to kill the particular process. So these small options are available here. You can take the help from here, right? Now move to the second one, which is the F2 for setup. So if I type F2, setup is there. The setup option is one of the most detailed aspect of this utility. This option allow us to customize the htop screen ourselves. Htop allow us to customize the following things, like display option. So display the way in which the process information is being shown. The header option, the width, height and width of the columns. I'll go with the default one. third one is meter. The top part of the screen contains CPU uses in the task statics. This one, right? The meter option. The screen, you can add few more available columns. The color, you can change the color combination also. Black on white and light terminal, and number of options are there. I go with the default. You can change it as per on your own needed. So let's do some changes here to customize our htop console. So click or select display option. First of all, I go with the display option, and here few options are available. So I'll go and enable the tree view. I just select the tree view is selected. So now our process will go with the tree structure. In the second, I go with the meter option. In the meter option here with the column 1, column 2 and available meter. So if we click on the column 1, here on the CPU, you can change the order. So currently you can see the CPU is in one order, memory is the second order, and the swap is the third. Suppose I want to move CPU, memory is the first one and CPU in the second one. So I'll press and I select enter, and I use up and down arrow keys from my keyboard, and I can change the order. So here you can see CPU is in third, swap is in second. So if I press enter, you can see CPU is in second. So now memory is the first, second CPU, and the third is the swap. In the same manner, you can change from the column 2. Like currently the task is the first, load is the second, and uptime is the third. So suppose I want to select uptime is the first order. So I select uptime, press enter, and use up arrow keys, and again press enter. You can see uptime is the first one. If when I add few more meters, just click, like suppose I click date and time also I needed, press enter. Here you can say date and time, and I want to select suppose host name, press enter, the host name is there. So currently you can see it is in second column, date and time. You want to set host name in the first column, just select the host name and use left arrow key, and it is selected. It's moved from here to there. So host name is server.example.com, date and time. If you want to delete something, suppose you want to delete something, just press delete button, it will move from there, right? So this is how what we can do. This is how we can just select the enter, and we can just grab the things, right? So now if you want to save something, just press F10 for save and quit. So I tap F10 to save and quit, save it. Now I'm back here. So here you can see date and time is set. Clear? Date and time and my host name. So this is, you can update your console. Now let's move to the press F3. This one, the F3 is basically search for the process. This tool allow us to search through the process running on the system. For instance, uh, let me quit, press Q again, I say stop. Yeah, it's there. So now this tool as F3, this tool is search for the process. So this tool allow us to search through the process running on the system. For instance, if we need to find the process running on the ping command, for example itself, we can use F3 and type ping. So let's run the ping command in Linux terminal first of all, right? So what I will do, I use control dot F3, I log in here as a root and start ping. I use control dot F4, I log in with Jack, and let me start ping 8.8.8.8. Okay, so what I will do, I'm come back on my screen here. So you can see I started two more process, which is ping. So let's try to search it. I've typed F3 here, and here I type ping and press enter. So you can see ping process is there, right? So you can search it for here, and if you want to clean entry, you can just clean it, right? So this is how what we can do. This is how from search using F3. F4, filter through the process. Instead of searching for keyword among numerous processes in the process list, it might be easier in some case to only display those processes matching the keyword. For this, the filter option come into display. Press F4 and enter the word you want to filter. So I said F4, and this time I say ping. I press enter. So here you can say ping is there. Ping 0, ping 8888. Both are there with different user root and user jack, right? So this is how we can filter through the particular process, right? Similarly, F5. F5 is basically used for view process. Like you can go with the listing format or you can go with the tree format. So currently you can see the command is in tree format, right? I can press F5 again. So go with the listing format. Look at that. This is the listing format. I can go again F5. It is in the tree format. So you can press F1 to move to tree to list format. Anyone? Clear? Again I press F4 and clear the history, so I'm in the back position, right? So this is the meaning. We can go with F5, then press F6 for sorting order. So I'll press F6, and here you can see sorting order. By default, the process are sorted on the basis of CPU utilization. You can use arrow keys, or we can select other parameters for sorting and press enter. Suppose you want to search on the basis of user, just select user and press enter. It's a user base. FI, color D, dbus and jack, so you can search it from here. Again F6, again select, suppose I want to go with memory based utilization, select memory, press enter. So this is the memory based utilization, 5 6 sorting order based on the memory utilization. Again F6, again go with the CPU, select CPU, press enter. That's a CPU based sorting order, right? So you can use F6 to change the sorting order. Even we can display only process of a single user. Suppose I want to just show all the process those are currently managed by the jack user account. So I press U, which user I want to say only jack. The moment I press enter, these all are the currently process managed by the jack user account, jack jack jack, right? You want to go with all, again press U, enter all, and now alls are there. If you want to kill the particular process, you can kill it also. F9 is there, but before going to do that, we can change the priority order also, right? Suppose you want to change the priority order for particular user, right? So we can go with the change F7 and F8 for change the nice value from running process priority order, right? To select the process that need to be re-nice from the list, and press F7, which will reduce the nice value of the process, and F8, which will be increase the nice value of particular process. So if you press F8 three times, it sets the nice value of process 3. So suppose I want to change the nice value. So what I will do, I will first of all search it. I press F4, I type ping, and here you can see ping 0. It is 0 nice value which is default, and ping 8 which is default. So suppose I want to change this one, right? So I selected using spacebar, that is selected now, and what I will do, I will say F7. So the moment I press F7, you can say it's -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. If I go with F6, F8, sorry, F8, F -4, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is how this is how it means. If I say, if I press F7, this is decrease the nice value, and if I say F8, it will increase the nice value, right? Again, you want to unselect, just say U, that is unselect, right? So I'm back. So it's, you can say the value is changed, right? I'm back, skip button, and here you can see this is a 3 1, right? The nice value is 3. So this is how what we can do. This is how you can change the nice value of the running process. Now the second thing is that you can kill the particular process using the stop command. So a stop command allows to monitor as well as killing any process. So you can selecting any process and pressing the F9 key to kill the process. Linux handle the killing of tasks automatically when the command of process exists. Unless you need to, there won't be any need to manually kill tasks. Suppose I want to kill all ping process. So what I will do, first of all, I search again with F4. I type ping, how many pings are there. So here you can see two pings are there, ping 0 and ping 888. I want to kill these both. So first of all, I press the space bar, select one by one both. I select this tag and this tag. So now currently you can see both colors are changed, both are in selected, right? Now what I will do, I will use F9 to kill. I press F9. The by default terminal signal is there, so I just press enter, both are gone, you can see, right? Again I'm going to back. So if I check it right now, let me clear the entry here. If I go back on control or F2, oh sorry, F3, you can see it should be terminated now. Scroll down, yeah, it's terminated. And if I type control F4, jack user is terminated here also, right? So this is how what we can do. This is how we can use F9 to kill the process. And lastly is F10. So F10 is quit, or you can type Q also to quit from here, right? So this is how we can use stop command. And to learn more about stop and more options are available, you can go with man manual pages, man stop, and all kind of options are available here. You can bypass this option from here also. Suppose you want to just check directly open the stop with particular user, so you can mention like this also, htop hyphen use jack. So you can see it's directly open the jack user account. The moment jack start any process, suppose I'm here and currently alt F4, currently jack started the ping process, it directly pop up over there, it's started, right? So you can use these types of options also using a stop manual documentation is there, right? So guys, finally we are in the conclusion. A stop is similar to Windows Task Manager, and the stop command is very powerful Linux utility. It allows us to monitor, troubleshoot, and kill the process running the Linux system. So that's all about this demo. Hopefully you enjoyed and learned new things. Soon I will come up with another new interesting topic. Till then, keep practicing. If you feel something I have missed or you wanted to know more something else, please reach out through my social media links, which is mentioned in the description. And if you like this video, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button for the latest update. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and goodbye.